Hey everybody, it's Mickey Kaiser with War Room Relics. Got another video for you today. This one goes back to one we did earlier. It's one of the first ones we did. If you recall, we did a little video on Civil War holsters. This is a U.S. Model 1860 holster, and it was made for the Model 1860 Colt Army revolver. The one we're going to do today, I term it as a non-regulation holster. This has got no arsenal markings on it, so you can't definitively say, yes, this was made for the Union Army or this was made for the Confederate Army, because there's no markings on it to prove that it was actually made at a U.S. arsenal. However, comma, with dramatic pause, these holsters like this carry a lot of characteristics of Confederate made holsters, but you can't definitively say this is a Confederate holster. It could have been made by the Confederates, could have been made by anybody, don't know. There's no markings on it to prove who it was, but there are some characteristics of it that coincide with known examples of Confederate made holsters. This one, as compared to the Model 1860, we got a left-handed model here. This one is a right-handed model. The way you determine them, when you wear these during the Civil War period, the Union regulations required you wear your holster with the butt forward. So if you wore this butt forward, it'd be on your left side and you'd grasp it with your right hand. If you wore it normally, if you're right-handed and you wore it on your right side, that's how you determine left from right. This one, butt's oriented to the front, you grab it with your left hand. Anyway, back to this one. This one is one-piece construction. The entire holster is made out of one piece of leather, minus the belt loop. But the flap and the body of the holster, and at one time it had a plug in the toe of the holster. It's all one piece. This one's got some embellishment on it. Hopefully this will pick it up. But if you look in this area right in here, you'll see a little floral design. Hopefully it'll pop up there. There you can see it. And then there's some hand tooling all along the edge of the flap. It carries all the way around to the back side of it. It's a little floral design with the flower in the center of it. These are kind of associated with Texas and Mississippi. The leather itself, this big, thick, beefy piece of leather, it measures out at 3/16 of an inch. It's pretty thick. And this one, to be as old as it is still pretty pliable. It's still pretty flexible, especially the flap. This one, the flap would have been secured with a leather strap. And if you look here, you can see evidence where there was a little strap across through here that the leather piece went down in to keep it secured in the closed position. Obviously, that broke off a long time ago. You can see where it was sewn onto the flap right here. The stitching on the body of the holster itself is unbroken. The belt loop itself is held on by rivets. You've got one exposed rivet on the back side. Then you've got two other rivets. You get down in there, you can see them in this area right here. That's how the belt loop was secured. This one's got a big old thick belt loop, a wide one, so you could easily run a 2.5-inch belt through here with no problems. Now, I've tried dropping an 1860 Colt Army revolver in here, and it fits. It's kind of swallows it. It's still got a little bit of room left in it. I believe if you look on the body of it, you can see the outline of the pistol that used to be in here. I think this thing used to haul around a big old Colt Dragoon at one time, because it's big enough to fit one. Okay, so we have, to recap it, your regulation type model 1860 holster for the Colt Army revolver, complete with toe, or plug in the toe rather. Belt loop on the back. It's retained by rivets as well. And then we have our non-regulation type holster from the Civil War period as well. This could have been used by a Confederate, could have been used by anybody. But you'll find this one listed on War Room Relics. It's under Civil War and accoutrements. And if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. See you later.